I'm Matthew's now, and today I'm going to be talking about why shelters versus breeders animals, and I'm doing this for my public speaking class, and I would like your undivided attention. Talk about the problem that these shelters have, is that they're overpopulated, and because of this, people buy animals from breeders. It doesn't help the overpopulation. 7.6 million animals enter shelters nationwide every year. Because there's no room, 2.7 million of those animals are euthanized, 1.3 being dogs and 1.4 million being cats. No matter how you look at the issue, the idea of producing more dogs to meet the demands of people who are willing to pay thousands of dollars for a purebred pup, while there are hundreds of thousands of purebred dogs waiting in overcrowded shelters, is incredibly irresponsible. This is said by OneGreenPlanet.org. Now we're going to talk about the cause. Most people think that the cause is that animals are in shelters because they were bad to their owners or they were abused. But the most common reason why people relinquish or give away their dogs is because their place of residence does not allow pets. They don't have enough time. Divorce, health, and behavior issues. The most common reasons for cats is that they were not allowed in the residence or allergies. This is said by the American Humane Association. Most people have the idea that their family needs a young puppy or a kitten, not an old second-hand animal. But in reality, these animals that are in shelters already have prior training. They have better socialization skills because they're hanging around other dogs. The benefits of these dogs in the shelters is that you're saving 2 lives. Essentially, you're saving the life of the dog that you've rescued and the dog that you're opening up a spot for in the shelter. Also, the bedding in shelters, they usually provide spaying or neutering. They also microchip and have met all the medical needs for the animal, other than breeders that keep the animals in their house and don't provide any of that. Also, their health. Most dogs in shelters are mixed breed animals. They do consider some to be purebreds in the shelters, but these mixed animals that are there have a better chance of living. They have less health risks. Also, their training. Animals in shelters, they're potty trained, usually because they have been in a household before. Also, if you do not like your dog, your family does not react well to the dog. Dog does not like your family. Shelters offer returns rather than if you buy a dog from a breeder for thousands of dollars, you can't get them back. And essentially the cost of adopting an animal from a shelter is way less than buying from a breeder. The disadvantage is that you'll not know how the animal will act. You don't know how they're gonna act with the other dogs in the household. If there are infants in the household, how are they gonna play with them? You also might not know what breed it is. You don't know what kind of dog it really is. People take their best educated guess by the features of the dog. And at the end of this speech, I'd like to take any questions from the audience. No? Okay, thank you very much for listening. It's been a pleasure.